So, like any game developer, I have an idea. A game which I haven't been able to get out of my brain for months. Hi, my name's Gab, and I'm making a game. And it all started with this guy. Well, I say this guy. It actually all started with this guy. A Squaliver that I crocheted for my friend. And then from that Squaliver spawned a whole lot more Squalivers. And as I sat there sewing on the bits to them, I thought to myself, this is what my game needs. A cute little guy. Because every game needs a cute little guy. Fire! So then I had a little rummage, a little research into all of the games that I myself got hooked on just because of the promise of a cute little guy. And thus came the fruition of my game's mascot, the Florble. Wow! Well, a semblance of what I envision a Florble to be. But back to Florbles, the idea of Florbles, the design of.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
What is a Florble, I hear you ask? Well, they're whimsical little creatures which I've designed that of course look a lot like the slimes from Slime Rancher and Squaliver from Pokemon, because I have a weird obsession with blob-like guys. But with the theming... I'm filming here. But with these Florbles, I've decided to theme them around things that I see every day in my life here in Australia. Australian flowers. More on that to come later. But it's not just enough to conceive and imagine how cute these little guys are just in my head or from a really bad iPad drawing. I have to create the world in which they will exist in, which is where my superpower comes in. I mean, I'm a game dev, what could go wrong, right? But if you've seen any of my other previous videos on this channel, you'll see that I haven't had the best of setups. Up to this point, I've been working off of a 2015 Mac, which, let's just say, doesn't run very well. So I went on a quest to procure myself a real setup, fit for a real game dev king. Which, of course, I just so happened to choose the rainiest day to go out on this quest. The first shop I went to didn't have anything suitable for my nerdy needs. So 2 office works and a creepy spider-infested walkway later,
found this sneaky alleyway to get to Officeworks, and look at these monstrosities. What? That is a cicada. And those are more spiders. Safe to say, I will not be going this way.
I found the Holy Grail, JB Hi-Fi, which is ultimately where I was able to secure the package. So after coming home, revealing my recent, totally justified purchase to my partner, don't worry, he's just as nerdy as me, and will no doubt steal this laptop before the day is through. Have you seen my new laptop? Wait, what are you doing? And of course, the first step for any game dev when they first open up their new rig is to download the most essential application. Unreal. Now, I've only worked professionally in Unity and other proprietary engines, with only dabbling in Unreal to make jank games. But I figured, A, why not use this opportunity to upskill and challenge myself? And B, after umming and ahhing over Unity or Unreal Engine, I ultimately decided to go with Unreal Engine to fit both the tech and the art style that I hope to achieve with this game. While I waited for Unreal to download, I went back to my game design document, where I've been noting down all my ideas, the story, the theming, and mechanics of the universe my Florbles will live in, to try and figure out what in the world to even start with. So I comprised a list of all the basic elements of the game that I could get started on as a base, and proof of concept once I had the project generated. So I generated the project. Project, codename, Florbles. But soon realized that Unreal's templates already come with a lot of the basic things that I needed, which is epic. So I sat there and thought, what is a standout feature of my game? To which this jumped out at me. Portals, the gateway between the 2 realms within this game. So after refining the design a bit further to be a better thematic and immersive experience, doors do not equal portals, I quickly found a tutorial that would give me the effect I needed through the use of displaying a render texture upon a plane from the camera of another linked portal. I'll leave a link in the description for those of you who'd like to check it out. And after a few mishaps and a lot of vector maths later, I had a semblance of my vision. There was just one thing. I couldn't go through the portal. So, with my experience creating jank games, I use this knowledge to achieve my hopes, dreams, and aspirations. To go through the portal, which was easily doable through the simple method of using the overlap event on an added collider. I could finally reach the far-off realm that I'd placed the other link portal to in my scene. So I got to testing.
A few moments later.
So, I know I said that I would test, but I didn't have time before my trip to Japan. So we are testing now. As you can see, portal is placed. And as promised, we can now teleport through the portal. And that's all I've done. Whoa, what are these guys? I guess I'm gonna have to make a combat system.